In this video, we're going to be looking at useDisclosure. It's one of the hooks that obviously Chakra gives you in their library. We're going to be looking over the docs to look at any kind of details that we may need. And then we're going to do an example at the end. So let's get to looking at the documentation. Over here, we could see it says useDisclosure is a custom hook used to help handle common open, close, or toggle scenarios. And those come up quite often. It can be used to control feedback to components such as modal, alert dialog, drawer, etc. You make your own. It can handle all of those. So let's look down here. We can see the useDisclosure hook returns an object with the following fields. We have isOpen, onClose, onOpen, onToggle here. And we're going to use these in our example here. So just be sure that even if you're working on your own, always come back to the documentation because they may update this, and I'm not going to update my videos and re-release them. That's just inefficient. So looking down here, we can see this brief example. We have a useDisclosure. We have isOpen, onOpen, and onClose. The isOpen is right here. The onClose is right here. And then onOpen is right here. So we should be able to click this. And yes, we get a drawer that pops up, even though the way I'm editing this right now, it may not fully appear. But you can tell by the screen going gray right here, it did work. As we come down, we see all the other different kinds of parameters that we have. Actually, it's the same that we've looked at above. And so let's do enough talking and looking at the docs, and let's get to an example. Alrighty, for useDisclosure, we just have one quick example here, but let's get to coding. So now that we were done coding this example, we can see we have this on open right here that's not been used. We will in just a moment. But we have this button, and when we click on toggle, what this will do is then it'll send a message disclosure that it's been, touched here. And so this is open here. The value will toggle depending upon, the state that it was in when I click this button right here. So right now it's false. When I click it, isOpen should be isOpen. And then when it closes, onClose should set it back to being false here. So let's click the drawer. And this is just a really, really crappy drawer here. There's nothing particularly special about it. Actually, I think I even forgot, as I was rushing through some of the content here, like the drawer overlay, and then there's something else I forgot, but that doesn't matter. So as we do this here, we click it, isOpen is going to be, true here. And then when it does close, what it does is a function there, and is able to handle the opening and closing of this drawer right here. So if I wanted to do this and use onOpen, refresh this, we could see the same thing still happens here. So there's many ways I feel in the Chakra library where there's a lot of very similar kinds of like hooks and stuff that they give you. And so this is just another one, a little bit more robust one, I would say, to use to, toggle stuff like drawers, which I've, in a very, I just got it from an app, so don't be too mad at me, that I put together here, though somewhat incorrectly. And this is a way to handle, things opening and closing. But before I go, we can see this onOpen here. OnOpen, this just straight opens it up. It's not going to close it. So keep in mind which ones you're using here. If I want to open and close it, I want to have on toggle. So yeah, if you like what I'm doing, like, share, subscribe, tell Bernie hello, and I'll see y'all in the next video.